2008 hybrid, the Snowstorm. It's funny, I was just here yesterday, and on the other side here, the sidewalk runs out, and I almost got hit by a truck. Criminy. Oh, I forgot about the rush hour traffic. Well, so much for that, eh? No, it's not actually foggy, it's my camera that's frozen. Filming all these different things, you know, like snowplows and trucking and ambulance responding. Let's see if we can clear that up. Okay, that's better. Windows look a bit dirty. Next stop, Bridge Street. Daru Bridge. The bridge that goes to the South Shore. Victoria Bridge. It's funny because I don't normally sit in the seat here. There's no leg room, but I want to get a better view. Yeah, we're in 28701. This was the first 2008 hybrid that was ordered, the first diesel electric bus. And when these hybrids came out, these diesel electric buses, I was actually quite impressed. I remember I was on the 66, and but then when they came out with the hybrids a few years ago, I'm like, I don't really care because the seats are not as good as the one I'm sitting on, and so forth. So yeah, you know, that's me. I'm old school, you know. What can I tell you? Well, we just turned on to La Rue Center Street. It's fun to pretend to be a tourist in your own city, you know. I think some people could never fathom that. They could never get that. It's a funny name for the street, eh? La Sucrerie. It sounds like the Sugar Street. And that's also where fire station 15 is. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. You know, I have to admit, snow is good for the economy, you know, before Christmas. Gets people in that shopping spirit, when you think of it. Yeah, La Sucrerie is right here. Yeah. And now we're in the Point St. Charles borough of the city, and this is like where we were before Griffintown, and like where I live in Hochelaga is a lot of change, a lot of new money, new construction of condos, shops, restaurants, and a lot of what they call gentrification. And that bus in the front of us is crap. Nah. Yeah, imagine this bus is going to be 10 years old soon, and it still has a great ride. It's comfortable, it's quiet, it's clean. Well, cleaner anyway. And it's made in Quebec. Fabriqué au Québec. And but the reason why the STM only ordered like 7 of these in 2008 is because they were too bloody expensive. And now they got tons of them they ordered, right? So think about it. That's, I mean, look, a few years ago, a regular gas-powered bus cost like, I don't know, $500,000. And and now they cost like almost I think like $800,000. So, oh, I was gonna say there's my friend's garage, but the last time I saw him, I wasn't too happy with him. I don't want to go into it, but he was Juan Enrique is a great guy, and he's got a great collection in there of vintage stuff. But like me, he's high strung, so I got him on one of those high strung days. Yeah, I'm going to stop filming at Charlevoix Metro Station. Yeah, the city of Montreal has once again decided to continue pissing our money away as taxpayers by renaming certain streets, like for example we're on Centre Street as I mentioned, and or La Rue Centre, but now it's Du Centre. Same thing with Montreal, it's now Du Montreal. And like somebody I know said to me, they said, oh well, you know, they want Montreal to be more like Paris. Hey, mange la merde, okay? If this was like Paris, a stop sign would be stop and not arrêt. Okay? Think about that if you're French. Si vous êtes francophone, pensez à ça. Okay? À Paris, là, un pancarte arrêt, c'est pas arrêt stop. C'est stop. Stop is stop. Period. And then they wonder why Quebecers are leaving. They're leaving Quebec. I wonder why. I don't want to get political. Okay? I was born and raised here. Je suis un francophone, québécois, montréalais, canadien. But this province has become more ridiculous than ever. I'm going to stop there and just keep going on. Speaking of ridiculous things, look at this. You see that carriage that woman had? She was like struggling to bring it into the bus. And when I was a kid, man, not to complain, but when I was a kid, somebody else had mentioned this to me. The carriages, okay? You get on a classic, any high floor bus, they get on with the carriage, they take the kid out of the carriage and fold up the carriage. That's it, that's all. And no, aujourd'hui, Chris, c'est compliqué. They're very complicated today. They have the carriage the size of a car, the size of a Fiat, or a smart car. That's new, by the way. Yeah, that was a nice short ride. I'm glad I wasn't riding in that piece of shit that's in front of us. As I always said it before, and I'll say it again, 2008 was the last great year for buses in Montreal. And, yeah. C'est ça qui est ça, as we say. You know, what's funny is my friend who's a bus driver, he's going to be starting on the 101 run at 5:45, and I told him I was going to come, but now I'm tempted to go there because I've had 5 coffees today anyway. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do, frankly. Merci, bonne soirée là. Ciao. Ah, she's a good ride. Right on. Just get a final shot here. But you know, the STM, they got so full of themselves back in 2010 when they won the best transit company in North America that they even pissed our money away repainting this fucking thing. Just to tell you how stupid the STM is. Yeah, you hear that? That's the sound of winter. Floor that mother. Fishtail, fishtail. Ah, crap.